do some bait fishing later on. Generally, for bait fishing, you can get them in the middle of the day at some time, but the best time's usually really early in the morning, first light, and just on dark, just after dark. We typically just use gang hooks like these. That's probably a bit long, probably only ever have 3 hooks like that, not 5. And just put a pilchard on that with a sinker right against the pilchard, and yeah, throw it out as far as you can and slowly wind it in, and they'll hit it. They tend to, generally they hit it more when you slowly wind it in than when it's just sitting still. We've got some typical little whiting hooks there, just quite small. We catch the worms on the beach and use the little hooks like that to catch whiting, dart. In the surf, I just use lures like these. That's a 40 gram or 65 is fine. That's colour depends on the day. You can go and get lures like this that are really cheap from Kmart, and they still work just fine. A number of different types of lures. These basic ones I've probably used more than any other, so they work just fine, but these ones also work just as well. This smaller size, the 40 gram size, we generally base our lure size on the bait fish. If the pilchards are quite big, you'll put a 60 or 65 gram lure on. If the little frogmouth pilchards or smaller pilchards are here, well then the smaller lure, sometimes even a 20 gram, the fish will hit it much more readily rather than a big lure. So yeah, whatever size the bait is generally the size lure we try and use. What I generally do is I put a swivel onto this front ring, which I'm going to find now. Hopefully I've got some in here. Go. That's the kind of swivels we're after. Nice and strong. Really early morning when it's still dark, or just after dark at night, one of our favourite things is throwing poppers. We use these Helco roosters, and yeah, just pop that at night. If it's a bit choppy or a bit rough and you can't get him to pop well because you're throwing them so far out, take the front hooks off and put a stinger on the back. Gives it more weight at the back, and when you're popping it in the surf with a big rod, it tends to keep the nose up a bit more, and yeah, makes it pop easier. You still catch plenty of tailor. They seem to hit the back of it, and it's exciting watching that getting smashed. Very visual fishing. You get a lot of hits where it shoots up in the air and they don't hook up, but it's still great fun.